My name is Sebastien Lagree, and welcome to my studio, Pilates Plus here in West Hollywood. So then just kick the leg, that's it.
Jennifer Aniston, Courtney Cox, Gabrielle Reese, Sheryl Crow, and Ben Stiller come here to get their workout on.
Sebastian's class over here in LA, it's amazing. Every A-list celebrity goes there, including Nicole Kidman. He's created a whole new concept of including Pilates with weight training, so it gets you having the hottest body within 2 weeks.
Sebastian's Pilates-based program, System Dynamique, has helped tighten and tone the well-shaped bodies of Nicole Kidman, Sheryl Crow, Denise Richards, Rebecca Romaine, and Gabrielle Reese, who turned Courtney Cox onto the program.
It was not your normal Pilates, oh, stretch it out, feel good. It was work your ass off.
Sebastien Lagree knows he's helped stars like Nicole Kidman, Elizabeth Hurley, and Denise Richards get that long, lean body with his new machine called Proformer.
One of the advantages of this machine is that you can work your body in counter resistance.
Please don't stop the music. Please don't stop the music. Please don't stop the music. Please don't stop the music.
I've designed a workout that is based on Pilates. I've also incorporated an element of bodybuilding into it. So you get a hard, defined physique, without bulking up. So that machine is specifically designed for the workout that I teach. You have a sliding carriage hooked with a system of springs, and I put like a system of pulleys right there. And then you can use that to exercise on this hand or also on that hand. So you have a lot of new combos that are just not available on the other machines. All right, let's do it. What I've done is I've combined the traditional aspect of Pilates and weight training and combine them together in a circuit training. So you keep your heart rate up, you move from one exercise to another without rest. So you do build up your heart rate and you do end up sweating. And you feel the muscles burning, which you would traditionally not feel when you do Pilates. Well, Pilates is a great technique to elongate your muscles, to stretch, to lengthen, to rehab your joints, to increase your core strength, increase your postural alignment.
But Sebastien knew Pilates alone would not do the trick, so he mixed in some bodybuilding and invented the Proformer.
Work it deep.
It's a specialized machine used for support and resistance while taking pressure off the joints. His new method's called System Dynamique.
You're working your body as a whole. You get stronger and you get tighter instead of getting stronger and getting bigger. Up, that's it. You carefully orchestrate one exercise into the next, but you don't allow for rest in between, so you keep your heart rate up. The Proformer is basically, it's a machine that allows you to work your entire body in a very safe and very efficient way. I created this machine because there was a demand for a workout that was both intrinsic and both extrinsic. Meaning that a lot of people out there, they either work out and strengthen, or they'll stretch, or they do some core workout, but they don't really do a workout that combines all of that together, working the muscles that do the action, but also working the muscles that support the muscles who are doing the action. What you're doing in 55 minutes, you get a 2.5-hour workout. And that is a lot more with less time, and that's what we try to do with the Proformer. And then what you do over here is you move the carriage back and forth, that's it. Now, move it down, and then you basically move the carriage toward you, you exhale. So what you do is you work against the spring. Not only is working against gravity, so it's going to work his abs, but it's also working against the spring. So working against the gravity and against the spring, forces his body to work his core and work his triceps, his lats, his back, to move the carriage back and forth. So it's a much more complete workout than just doing this exercise on the front, which most people would do in a traditional Pilates setting. Now, French twist is basically, again, it's an exercise people usually do in the front end of the machine, but now working on the back end of the machine, again, you have to work against gravity and against the spring, which intensify the muscle action, okay? And you go back straight, and if you hand straight over your head. It's called the triceps. I call it giant triceps, but what it is a triceps overhead extension. Now what it is great about, what's the difference between this and doing triceps with cable at the gym, is that here you're working as a spring system. The spring system doesn't give you a constant load. The load increases as you recruit more muscle fiber. See right here, as you extend, as you shorten the triceps, basically the machine gives you more tension. So again, what we try to do here is we try to come up with a station in the back end that allows you to do different exercises for the arms where there's no transition in between body parts. Because that's one of the key of my classes is we really allow no rest in between sets, which allows you to keep your heart rate up and make the class more cardiovascular. Okay, so the next exercise, again, giant crunches. Put your hands behind your neck and you bring your chest and your knees together. That's it. Breathe on the way back, breathe out on the way. That's it. Feel that stuff. Good. It works. The rectus abdominis, rectus abdominis, internal, external obliques, everything together. Okay, and here's another arm exercise over here. You curl your hands up to your shoulders. Again, the difference between this and doing it at the gym is that you work against a spring system, which gives you more tension as you shorten your range of motion, which cable machine and which dumbbells don't do. Here the tension is going to increase and decrease with your range of tension, with your range of motion.
We started by using a basic reformer, but have since progressed to Sebastian's creation here, the Proformer. It's an exponential advancement over the basic reformer. There's so much more you can do, so many more exercises. The comfort level, it's like a limousine compared to a Jeep.
The traditional reformer only has one foot bar, which is in the front. So when people see a foot bar over here on the back end, they think that this is the front, but it's not the front. There's a foot bar on both ends of the machine, and there's a platform on both ends of the machine. And then what we do is we use the back end where the springs are attached to work against the spring.
We've eliminated the need for dumbbells, for weight bars and stuff. It's so efficient, the new Proformer. It's just the safest, easiest, most efficient way to go, and it's comfortable.